Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? Welcome back here. Let's just make sure everything is working. Volume looks good. Microphone's on. It's Monday after all, so gotta do at least one extra check here. All right, sweet guys. Welcome back here. Monday morning, 9 a.m. It's May 24th, last week in the month. The month ends on a Monday, but Monday is market holiday, so that is why it is the last trading week here. So Monday, May is Memorial Day. Last Friday was Good Friday, then Memorial Day comes up here, so that's Monday, and then Independence Day, July 5th, that's the next holiday. So we got, nice little holiday weeks coming up here. July 5th, let me think about that. No, okay, I'm going to be gone early July, but it was not July 5th. But I think we'll still be streaming, except maybe 1 or 2 days in July. Sweet. So in terms of lead gappers here, it's kind of eventful. We have a few things. I mean, ANVS from yesterday or from Monday, you guys remember this crazy ticker. I only did one small, tiny trade on this one. I was just not ready for it. I was not. We haven't had tickers that were moving over 100% in so long. So it was nice to see a ticker over 100%. I had so little conviction that it was going to happen, so I never really ended up trading this ticker. Right now, it's actually trading quite actively pre-market, which kind of makes it one of the lead gappers here, I feel like. But since it's sold off so much after hours, not so much, but a decent amount, it actually, the 30% bounce here still didn't put it back into our scanner. So it's not really something we're watching so much in terms of that. CREX is our second, or really our main lead gapper here. The problem with CREX, it's not tradable on TD Ameritrade. So if I go to buy, it says rejected. Opening transactions must be placed with a broker for this security. Let me close the window. The birds are kind of loud right now for some reason. So that's really unusual. I don't like when I see stuff like that, and I don't know, that might make CREX a no play for us, which it's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, CREX has pretty ugly price action. The volume's kind of spotty, but it is going up, so it would be nice to trade it. And but TOS is not allowing CREX to be traded unless you call in. This happens probably like 1, 2, 3 times a month. I feel like some months more than others. It really depends on the ticker. Usually, there's something going on with the company that TD Ameritrade just finds really shady, and then they want the clients to call in. Probably for the most part, it's better. In the end of the day, it rarely happens, but that's the situation. So CREX, I don't know if there's other brokers that don't allow trading it. I'm sure there are, but just keep that in mind. If you are trading CREX, there are brokers that don't allow it, which is definitely going to be a big deal. That's definitely missing a lot of volume. We have Space making some pretty nice moves here off the lows, little 4% bounce. I was thinking about trading Space pre-market, but I never really jumped on it. Trust me, I like this ticker a lot, and we were swing trading this one, but this price action was a little bit too slow, and it wasn't really kind of my style. Either way, I never ended up trading Space pre-market. But man, oh man, Space has been a good one. If we go to our IRA portfolio, we had a really, really nice swing trade here from 1637 to 2143. My original intention was, I was thinking about rebuying it. I really like where we took profits. It was at a perfect high. But yeah, we could have bought back here. This was another 50% low or a move once it pulled back. It was about from where we sold it. You know, we could have walked away. I don't know if we would have sold probably near the highs, probably not, but we could have probably walked away with another 20% or so. Or if we ended up selling now, yeah, almost 20% pretty much right now. So we could have walked away with another 20%, but ultimately I was thinking about rebuying this one. But if you guys know, my RA account is fully allocated. Actually, there's finally some cash I could buy, but it's like, it's such a small allocation. It's like 3%. So it's not necessarily always enough to move the needle here, but space looking really, really good. This is pretty much 100% move off the lows now. That's huge. So we'll talk a little bit more about why space is up, but basically they completed a human flight into space, and yeah, that was really, really successful. But that one's been coming up. So talk about, you know, buy the rumor, sell the news a little bit, or even kind of, you know, buy the news, because this time it really took a while for space to come up, because we all knew about that space flight was coming up. So this, you know, the fact that it went down like 78% or so from the highs is just really insane. So we've been talking about space almost every day on this stream. So I hope some of you guys also nailed that bounce. That even if it was a dead cat bounce we were talking about, I mean, this thing's going to bounce. I mean, 80% pullback is insane. Last time space had a pullback like that, it had a really, really nice dead cat bounce right in this area. Yeah, here, this was from around 45 or so all the way down here. So this was a good 80% sell-off, and then it had a nice 100% bounce, just like we're seeing here with space. So I probably would not be a buyer in these areas. I would wait for a bit of a pullback. I wouldn't be surprised if it had a red, big red open. Maybe it's going to have a red to green move, but if it does have a red to green move, I wouldn't hold it much longer. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know. That was a really, really strong bounce it had. Yeah, ANVS is crawling. Yeah. So right now, I don't know. We'll see what we want to trade. Wait, hold on. MMAC kind of popping up here. Oh, this looks like a acquisition here. Yeah, acquisition. Okay, never mind. I was like, whoa, new ticker popped up. Nope, never mind. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. CREX space, SBBP. Here's another ticker that I think is going to be worth watching. SBBP, US Biotech, 60 million float. They got an FDA filing acceptance of new drug application. $60 million float's pretty nice. So the May 13th news is a little bit older. It looks like there's new news here. This is the latest news. Agreed to acquire, so it looks like they're being acquired for stock and contingent value rights, approximately 267 million. I feel like I'm missing something on this catalyst. Let me quickly. Non-tradable contingent value rate. Share they own. This might stop trading as well as a non-tradable value rate. Each value is worth 100. Value is worth up to an additional $1. Yeah, so I'm not totally sure how this is going to perform today, if it's really going to keep trading or much. It's not your typical acquisition. It's like it's like a bit of a stock deal here. It will issue 0.8 shares worth $2.72 on Friday. Closing price is $3.47. So yeah, it's trading right around the 272 right now. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I don't know. Kind of a weird morning here. Not like the most clear news. We have CREX that is not able to be traded on TOS. We have Space, which is more of a swing trade. Large cap that I usually don't touch for day trading. SBBP, which is borderline acquisition news. Very, very unusual. And then we have the ticker from Friday, ANVS. So it's like good morning Monday here with not any sort of clear tickers that I'm super excited about. ANVS, pretty decent little move here off the lows. So we'll see. We'll see how this one continues. I'm not really sure if we're going to be trading ANVS. Looks like it just had a possible dead cat bounce, and I'm not sure if I want to be jumping on this. Let's go to the 1 hour. You can kind of see here, nice bounce off the lows, 40%, having technically a pullback. Maybe it's going to have some continuation at the open, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about it, especially in these highs. Yeah, so I think kind of like Friday, we had a lot of tickers start popping up after the market opened. It seems like it's going to be one of those days again, so it's probably not too worth over-analyzing anything pre-market. Just seeing if there's anything else on my scanners that we're missing here. BWAY, APM, LAZR. I mean, these are all tickers that have potential. We'll see. Sometimes it really does take a little bit before some of these tickers start moving lately. So I'm just going to keep them open mind and get aggressive as long as momentum's there. Let's go ahead and review some of the latest news here. So yeah, let me just refresh this, save, continue. Yeah, kind of an interesting assortment of tickers today. NPR had kind of a lot of mixed news today. It wasn't until you scroll down a little bit, you see this Ryanair flight carrying an opposition journalist is forced to land in Belarus. And you're like, that sounds like pretty big news. For some reason, it didn't feel like it on NPR. But then when you go to other news channels, it's kind of the main trending story going on. Well, actually, right now, it's not on the homepage here anymore. There it goes. Belarus forces down airliner carrying dissident and seizes him. That seems to be one of the bigger topics of the day. That was over the weekend. Here it is again. President Alexander Lukashenko scrambled a jet fighter to force a commercial aircraft to land in the nation's capital, where a Belarusian journalist and opposition activist was detained. Not your normal trip when you're flying, huh? And then again here making headlines, so it's kind of across the board. They're definitely getting a lot of scrutiny right now. Bitcoin bounces back above 37,000 after a weekend sell-off. Yeah, Bitcoin right now, futures at 38,000, up 5%. Yeah, across the board. Crypto has made quite a nice little recovery here in the last 24 hours. Look at this, Cardano up 30%. That's huge. Even Dogecoin coming back a little bit. Dogecoin just sell-off, no joke. Binance Coin at 300. Honestly, when I see Binance Coin at even over $100, I'm still like, what? I feel like it wasn't that long until it broke 90. When it broke 90, I was like, 90 is so high, but then just kept flying. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all big recoveries here. Bitcoin dominance right now at 45%. And then Bitcoin back in the top 10 asset categories. So 700 billion here. Gold still leading at around 12 trillion, then followed by Apple at 2 trillion, just crazy. Saudi Aramco and then Microsoft very close for third place. Then Amazon Alphabet. USA getting very close to 50% vaccination on the first dose, so very, very close there. It's really slowed down drastically. Kind of a random trending here. Megan Fox in place number 1 is trending almost. So here's a little bit more about the fiasco. A routine commercial flight from Athens to Vilnius, Lithuania, spiraled into a dramatic international incident after Belarus President Alexander Lukashenko forced the flight to make an unscheduled pit stop in Minsk, capital of Belarus. Looking ahead, EU leaders are meeting in Brussels today for a summit. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said officials will be discussing taking action in response to outrageous and illegal behavior from the Belarusian regime. Considered Europe's last dictator. He's been holding power in Belarus for almost 27 years. Crazy, crazy stuff. Virgin Galactic, I think the last thing we should just make sure that everyone's probably aware of here. Virgin Galactic completed its first space flight since 2019 on Saturday. That's kind of the big news that's popping up here. Here's a little bit of a clip from that. I think this is from their space port in New Mexico. It's not the longest video. Just the quality is so good. I got it on 2.5 speed here. There's Sir Richard Branson. Phew. So they went up 55 miles. That's about 88 kilometers. That's right above the stratosphere. That's right where the mesosphere ends, and then you have the thermosphere where you have the space station, which seems a little bit higher though. That's around, let's see, between 400 and 500. Got the auroras there. Look at these temperature differences as well. Anywho, that's the big deal, and that's why space is up so much, and really, really nice trade there. So that was a fun one. I'm not sure, like I said before, if I'm going to do any more trading on space right now. I do feel like that 100% plus bounce was pretty heavy. I would personally wait for a little bit more of a pullback, but I think it's going to find a little bit more of a higher low, and then maybe make a nice little multi-day, multi-week uptrend. That's what I would be hoping for if I was looking to trade it again, which I might do. Oh, Matt's wondering, do I know how to code? Saw the bro's video on how you guys have a business called Enslow. Yeah, Enslow is our software development company, and yeah, Trade Journal. I recently got help on Trade Journal, but I coded it all from scratch for about the first 2 years. And yeah, been coding for a long time. But we don't really do much with Enslow as much anymore. We do take on occasional clients, but Ike and I are pretty occupied with all our projects at the moment. More like in-house projects. I got some pineapple over here. That's really nice. LAZR holding this area pretty well. Let me see if I need to check out this ticker a little bit. LAZR, what do we got? USA software application. We've definitely traded this ticker before. 8 billion market cap is pretty heavy. It's only a 10% capper. 168 float. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to trade this one. This LAZR is definitely in a clear uptrend though. Big resistance at 25, but possible move to about 27. That would be a good 13% upside. Increased price target recently came out. Oh yeah, Nate, it took off, huh? Yep, Nicholas. SBBP popping up as well, Sean's saying again. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how SBBP is gonna run. Their catalyst is a little confusing with this acquisition news here. Stock and CVR transaction, it's a little bit unique, so I'm not totally sure how it's going to play out, but I don't see this thing rocketing to all-time highs or anything like that. I don't know, we'll see. It's 9:24 and 40 seconds. We got pretty much 5 minutes before the market opens. I did no trades pre-market today, which is definitely a little bit unusual for me. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it is. No need to rush into anything. I'm gonna set it up here. I'll get 1,000 shares ready to go. Not totally sure what I'll trade yet. Just kind of keep my eyes open and go from there. I almost feel like LAZR could be kind of interesting. Might even trade some space. LAZR is the only ticker with like decent little catalyst coming in here. Or decent volume, good upside potential, decent upside potential, not really that great. Yeah, Infinity Master. If you don't fully understand something, just like I feel, like how I feel about SBBP, best usually to leave it alone. See what you can learn from it. CREX would have been nice to be able to partake in it, but TD Ameritrade is not letting us trade this one. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to end up trading space at the open. I haven't checked the cruise lines in a while, Matt. I gotta touch up on them, but there's definitely, I mean, Carnival Cruise Lines even had such an amazing bounce, and the airlines too. Another 2.5 minutes here. Welcome to the community, Steph. Checking out different tickers on my second screen to see if I'm missing anything, but it doesn't really look like it. CREX, I guess we'll watch just because it's a ticker that's one of the lead gappers. Space, we'll definitely watch. I think LAZR is going to be worth watching as well. And then I'll keep SBBP up on the second screen as well. But for now, overall, just, calm and collected. No need to rush into anything. We'll see what happens at the open. Welcome, Matthew. Yeah, Infinity Master, it's very, very quiet. Was I green last week? I'll have to check. I actually did not check. I don't think so, because we had that huge red day and all the green days were relatively small. I didn't really get into any flow last week somehow. I don't know. It wasn't really till Friday that we had a ticker that was really worth trading, and I ended up not trading that one, so that was really the only thing we could have done. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we can get. I don't know. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Another 40 seconds here before the market opens. Yeah, Aaron, the first week of the month is where I made all the profits so far for this month. Second week was pretty much break even. I think third week was also roughly break even. So here we go, last week of the month. Really does come down to what's being thrown at us. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Really wouldn't be surprised if Space had a proper red to green move. But we'll see. I'm not really ready to jump on it. Space is the leading dollar volume ticker right now. CREX is leading with its percent gap. Yeah, so again, I cannot trade CREX. It's not allowed to be traded on TOS right now. So me and probably many other traders are just going to be watching this one without any execution on it. I don't have a second day trading broker set up at the moment. I have a few accounts ready to go, but they're not funded. What I like about TOS, it's so quick to fund. If I transfer money to my TOS, it happens pretty much in a few minutes. I see my money on TOS. With other brokers, it takes so much longer. Colby's saying TOS is frozen. Matt, sorry about that. I need to close my curtain a little bit. The sun was shining right into my eyes. That rarely happens in Berlin. There's usually never any sun anyway. Space finding some decent support down here. There could be a little bit of a bounce. It was about a 4 or 5% sell-off. 24 is definitely decent support. We have bigger support roughly at 23, but I'm not sure if we're gonna run to that in one clear run. So there could be a little bit of backside trading here on SPCE. CREX up at 62%, so much nicer. New minute starting here. I'll see if we can get a conservative entry on it. It's holding. Probably going to be a little bit of a bounce. I'll still be a little bit more cautious. ZKIN selling off. I was thinking about possibly going long that one. It's a little slower here. Let's keep watching it. Could be a bounce. I'm looking for a move back to the 9 EMA. That's about a 1.7% bounce from where it's at. Still some decent buyers here. Nice little move. Could have probably jumped on that one, but pretty much as scalpy as it gets. I mean, just looking for about a 1% return there. Sometimes it's all you can ask for. CREX making some pretty decent moves here, pulling back after that nice. I mean, that's technically a good pullback entry, but again, we can't trade CREX, so I'm not too focused on it. Space could keep pulling back here depending on how it holds. Going for a quick little move here, going back above 224.5. Let's see if we can get it. Small size, very small size on this one. I'm going to take a little bit of profit there. I'm going to take a little bit more profit there. Very quick move. Yeah, there's just not a lot to trade right now. CLPS. This is a ticker that I think a lot of us are familiar with. We've traded CLPS a few times in the past. Popping up here. Let's keep an eye on CLPS. I think this has decent potential. Hong Kong infotech company, 78 million market cap. Pre-market, I don't know, maybe 15% or so. That 5 million floats, it has that spike ability. Catalyst, 8:30 a.m. strategic corporation with MCT, a Hong Kong listed company to develop a next-gen loan trading software. Loan trading software, very interesting. I love those kind of catalysts though with partnerships. Big resistance here at 5, roughly till 5.2, but if it breaks that, we have some really good upside here on CLPS. With a 5 million float, this thing has that spike ability for sure. See if we can get a small entry here. Nice, very quick move here. Good fast rate of change. That's usually what we're looking for. Possible breakout here at 510. I'm not sure if it's going to dip much more than it currently is at. I'm just kind of letting this play a little bit. I just had a really nice breakout. So I wouldn't be surprised if the consolidation was a little bit longer. There it goes. Just had a quick entry there, average at 86. Taking some profit off the table there. Possible move over 5. We sold at 93. Nice, big buyers there at 5. This looks like a good breakout. Let's see if we can hold it. 508. I would not be surprised. I was very quick on my trade. First trade on a ticker, I'm always usually very quick on. I usually don't start holding longer until I have a few trades in. Just because I'm not in any sort of flow with a ticker, I just kind of want to learn how it moves first. Yeah, it's still selling off a little bit. Oh, I try to get an entry there. CLPS is still looking pretty healthy. Possible entry here at 93. Long at 93. I'm going to close this one out somehow. I wasn't sure about it. My conviction was light. That's why I was using small size. Every time I use half size, actually I just use 25% size, but every time I use pretty much reduced size usually means I'm lacking conviction. Somehow the price action wasn't really having me on it. I think we're positioned to have a nice move though over 5. On the 5-minute chart, right now we are lightly extended, but I think we might have that move here. I mean, this is technically a perfect pullback. Thanks, guys. Just saw those messages. AMC being called out as well. Boom! There's the move on CLPS. Somehow the breakouts keep getting rejected though. The last breakout was very strong though. Really 13, nice 13%. Now it's just so shaky. You could feel it in the order book that it just feels so shaky. Maybe it just needs to kind of rewind a little bit. Yeah, CPS. Ay. Space, nice bottom bounce there, 3%. Now it's still selling off. I think an entry on this one below 13.5 I would be really interested in. Put an alert. CLPS still trading. 1 second, be right back. Nice second breakout there. Sorry, I had to check up on something. I don't think I would have traded that though. I was looking a little bit irregular. Don't forget, guys, if you're not part of the Discord yet, definitely check us out, tradejournal.co/connect. And we have the whole entire free foundation video series there for you guys to learn everything we do. CLPS still making some pretty decent moves. Setting up a possible second flag. Seeing if we get long at 507. $505 having a little bit of sell pressure there. 507 could have been a good little entry. Nice move there to 510. Yeah, Sean just read that. Nice one. 506. A little heavy here, but I think it could spike from here. Nice. Good little 2% pop. Woo! Really nice move. 3% clean. I was expecting this one to maybe even run till 556. Those are kind of the 2 points that we're looking at. It's a little bit slippery here in these high areas based on how this ticker is traded before with that last fake out breakout. That's why I wasn't jumping in it right now, but there's potential. Space went down to 33.8. Could be a buy at one point. CLPS. CLPS is a real quick one. So nice that we having a ticker though worth trading. It's just so nice. I love the catalyst on it. How it's working with a larger company, a listed Hong Kong company, to develop a loan trading software. Very interesting. 5 million float, 80 million market cap. All YouTube streams are delayed. It's around 10 seconds. Mark says it. Oh. Tell your son to stop being a bully. CLPS is holding this area pretty well. It does feel a little bit top heavy here in this area, especially on the 5-minute chart. Pulled back to VWAP just now. Could start thinking about dip trading this one, doing some backside moves. Yeah, it's definitely an option, YBC. Nice move higher there on SPCE. Looks like a really big buyers came in, big 2.57 bounce. This could try to see a move back above 245 and then into VWAP. I'm not sure, but 5-minute chart looking pretty good. Bit of a doji and then a new high forming, so we'll see. Could be good. Could be. It's a slight reversal pattern. It's not as clear as like a hammer or something like that, but yeah, there we go. CLPS could really be on the backside. Yeah, nice bounce there on CLPS. I'm trading a pretty light myself. Yeah, SCPS. This is not my kind of ticker, but congrats to anyone milking this one. It's just, you know, halting. Was that a third halt now in a row? Heavy. Space down probably around 16, close to 17% from pre-market highs, but that nice little bounce back up, put a little bit back in the spotlight. ANVS, good little open there on ANVS, had one really perfect pullback and about a 6% move off of that. CLPS is really the one that popped up on the chart and then I found like was going to be the most interesting. Unfortunately, I probably should have traded more on it, but I didn't. Space in the middle of a reversal right now. Question is, are we going to get past this high here at 24.7? So I'm going to put an alert on that, see if we can get a move. Other than that, I think CLPS, you know, we could be seeing a little bit of a backside move here, a little bit more consolidation, maybe for 5-10 minutes, and then we might start going back to the front side. Maybe it's going to take longer, 15 minutes or so. Maybe it's done. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I think CLPS is definitely still worth watching for sure. It is pretty dark in here, isn't it? That helps a little bit. I turned some of the studio lights the other way around so they don't shine me in the face. SPCE having a nice little pullback here. Possible continuation of VWAP. A lot of slow days here lately for me personally, but I feel like now 2 days in a row we're getting just slightly a little bit more action. I used to do the majority of my trading pre-market, and lately we've had almost zero pre-market action. So I think that's a big part of why my trading slowed down a little bit here. But also it seems like there's a little bit more midday action going on lately. A little bit right after the market opens. A little, you know, that's a little choppy lately, and then more into 10 to 11, 12 to 1 even. Midday is always a question mark, and then oftentimes power hour seems a little bit stronger. The last hour of the market open. This ticker's no stranger to having pretty aggressive pullbacks. Let's see OBLN being called out. Oh yeah, strong move there on OBLN. I think it was just halted. Yeah, OBLN halted. Vote proposal related to merger on Reshape Life Sciences. Yeah, this is another one of those tickers that, you know, pre-market, it doesn't do anything. Into the market, open, still very, very slow. But then eventually we start getting moves, and then a little bit later is when we start seeing a little bit more action. That's kind of what I was referring to. $26 market cap, really nice and small. 8 million float, perfect. I mean, this one sounds really, really nice. So that possible merger news is the catalyst behind OBLN. That's pretty nice. It's a good catalyst there. Very, very quick mover here. Possible move to 4.5, and then from there, I'd be honestly, I think 5.5 might be the main next zone. I mean, obviously $5 is a key psychological zone, so you can't really discount that. We're just about that first zone here. I'd be watching OBLN, see if it holds 4.5. If it actually seems like it's going to hold it after the open, might be worth trading. SCPS up 63%, but on such light volume. And it's just absolutely insane. Should be opening up pretty soon here. When was that last halt on it? Where's my... 51. Oh, it's gonna be, yeah, it's a 10-minute hold for now. It's gonna open up at 10:01. SPCE struggling here. Looks like it may not be done selling off, but at the same time, this could be a higher low. So those are the two options. Is this going to be a higher low right here, and are we going to continue that move back to the upside, or are we going to break the low here? Two spots to be watching. It actually doesn't look too bad. I don't know. It could hold here. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's definitely a slow one to be day trading, but you know, definitely worth scalping a little bit here. CLPS slowing down quite drastically. I think CLPS could be setting up a second move for us. But I'll be wrapping up the stream really soon, so don't forget to join the Discord, and we have the day trading chat room there. And let's go ahead and watch the OBLN's going to open up at 102. Let's watch the SCPS open there. It should be opening here. Should be opening in the next 10 seconds. Let's see if this one opens up. Yep. Here we go. High 11. Boom. All the the volume just came in. Very heavy. Spread on this is savage. 20% move just like that. This is a ticker we've day traded in the past. We haven't touched this ticker in a long time. Looks like it has some bigger resistance right around 12. Got halted at 11.55. Aye. All right, let's go to OBLN. This one's going to open up. Ripping higher. Actually, not ripping higher. It's been ripping higher. Let's see if it holds 4-5. That's what we were discussing before. That was actually a very clean open from a hold here on OBLN. Very clean. Nice to see that. Clips still selling off. Clips is on the perfect backside right now. OBLN. Whoo-wee! Congrats to anyone milking this one. Really nice run there. Nice. OBLN pushing, holding the 4-5 zone really nicely. Obviously, it could hold, but for now, it's actually doing all right. The spread is a little bit tighter. That's a really good sign. We kind of went exactly to that double top zone here at 477, roughly 48, wherever that may lie exactly from the day before on Friday. So let's see if we can run there to 5 and then maybe 5-5 and see where it keeps going here. A bit of a doji candle right now. I think personally, I'm done a little bit. I'm a little bit more exhausted today. I don't know, in case of the Mondays, so I haven't really been jumping on stuff like I probably should. Overall, I'm up slightly, $170 today. Pretty small day for me, but so it kind of feels like a scratch day. But yeah, I'd rather be green, so I can't complain there. But yeah, overall, a slow day for me. I should have been getting more aggressive on CLPS. I don't know. It's not my go-to strategy usually to be trading a ticker right when as it starts moving. But lately we've been getting a lot of those. So either I gotta switch it up a little bit, or I just gotta be patient and wait till the market starts turning a little bit more to my kind of wheelhouse setups here. I think OBLN could be a great continuation. So good luck anyone who continues to trade this one. Definitely let me know how it goes for you. Don't forget to post. In the Discord we have a wall of shame, wall of glory for everyone to post their results. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think that's everything. Yeah, like always, stay safe, guys. Make some awesome trades, and don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Easiest way to support the channel. I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. And yeah, peace on out, guys. Ciao.